Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Tuesday. I want to say hey to all my subscribers. New as well this season. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Tuesday, my chosen brothers and sisters. So guys, I want to share this download with you guys. Now remember, every recording is not for everyone. Take everything to the Holy Spirit. Take your scenario, get in where you fit in, plug it in. Now, you guys know for the last several, weeks or months, I've been speaking on the shift that the chosen ones are currently in, right? We're being elevated. We are in a new season. Some are physically already in the new land, the new territory. And then there's others where your spirit is already ahead of you in the new season. You feel it like you're already maybe working the land or maybe not, who knows? And then there's others who are stuck and stagnant and you feel trapped. Well, here's the thing. Even if you are still stagnant in your old season, right? Your old job, your old relationship, your old ministry, whatever the thing is for you, right? We all are dealing with different things. At some point, God is going to give you nuggets and fruit to let you know that the new season is here, right? So even if you're still physically in the old season, He's going to drop nuggets to you that a new season has arrived. These are Kairos moments. It is our responsibility to know the season that we're in. You got to discern the season that you're in, because if not, the enemy will have you thinking that this is still a season of building, meaning God have you building in a season of building. It's not time yet. In reality, it is go time. Job well done, right? You passed the test. Maybe you didn't perfect the test, but you passed it enough to be elevated. And then God will make the provisions for you in the new season. Some things we don't get without movement. We don't get everything in the last season. There's a lot of things that I don't get until I put feet to ground. Even if I don't understand it, I just go because I know I've heard from God. I just go. And then along the way, He makes provision and favor for you. All right. So at some point, He'll make provision in the current land that you feel stuck in, right? Again, I spoke about this, I think yesterday, maybe yesterday or the day before, where it will lessen the impact. Meaning you're not dealing with a person or place or thing, right? 100% of the time. There's some kind of out. That can look like, for physical, tangible examples, I don't know, sleeping in a separate room, right? I'm just saying. Being able to afford a hotel on weekends, right? Hiring an additional staff to take over some of the responsibilities. The point is, He will lessen the impact because He knows that this person, the spirit behind this person, is the reason for your delay. Now, here's the issue. As I stated yesterday as well, some people, because of different seeds and wounds, especially those of rejection and abandonment, a lot of the times it will be hard to be obedient to the conviction because you don't know what's on the other side. It's the fear of the unknown. Well, Lord, you're asking me to leave this or start this. It's toxic, but it's my comfort zone. I know the season is up, but I'm comfortable here. I don't know what's over there, right? We got to know everything, right? You have to be very, very careful with Kairos moments, because Kairos moments come and go. It's almost like you're missing a train. So picture yourself standing at some kind of train track, almost like how a bus stop is set up. And you know that train is coming. You feel it. You can hear the horn. You can hear it, even if it's miles and miles away, you can hear it. You got the guard gate going down. You're still standing there, but the train is not physically there. If you're wise and you know that train is coming because you hear it, you're going to start getting your bags, putting your purse on your shoulder. You're going to start like backing up out of the way a little bit to be sure you're properly in place, all that stuff, right? That's getting prepared, right? Those are following your instructions, even when you don't understand. And that train gets closer and closer. Remember now, this is a train, so it goes quickly. Kairos moments. Now, trains just don't stop to pick people up like a bus stop will, if you will, but just ride with your girl, flow with your girl here, because I'm on something right now. Never mind, never mind. That train is not going to stop for you. That train is going to slow down. Ooh, child. That train is going to slow down for you, meaning it's at full speed as it comes to you. But ooh, child. But because it knows it's coming, meaning it knows you're standing there. Okay, it's going to slow down enough for you to jump on safely, and then it's going to keep going. It's going to pick back up speed and keep going. When that train slows down and you refuse to jump on it, literally, physically, like a rabbit, jump on it out of fear, out of disobedience, out of this, that, and the third, you're going to miss that train. And there's no telling when that train's going to come back around or if it will come back around. Who knows? Kairos moments are like that. Let me tell you something. Many chosen people right now are in Kairos moments. Nothing, I won't say nothing, 90% of my to-do list per day doesn't get done. Hear me, my to-do list, right? So I already jot things down on my calendar or this, I got to do some interviews today. I got to Well, I'm fluid enough to know that, yes, these are things I need to do. But Kairos moments feels different. It's a grace to say, hey, put that to the side, do this instead. And if you're not careful, the enemy will be telling you, oh, no, you need to do this because, God told you to do that last season and you didn't even do it yet. Well, honey, that was last season. Maybe it's something that you missed or you didn't do. God gave you some grace. Now he needs you to do something else. You got to flow with the flow. I literally woke up this morning and I just started laughing. I started laughing because I was drinking my coffee and I had like this checklist of things I have to do today. Let me make you guys laugh really quickly. Right? I don't know if I'm the problem or she's the problem. I did an interview yesterday. I did some online interviews. So with one of the questions, I asked a young lady if she could pass a background in a drug test. So she said yes to the drug test, but she never answered the background, right? She avoided it. So when I spoke with her, I said, hey, I got your information, this, that, and the third. I said, but I don't have your information. I said, is your background clean? Now, mind you, I said background check in the email. I said, is your background clean? And she paused. And she said, my background is clean. I clean my house very well. Is your background clean? Do you clean your house? Ma'am, I was speaking in regards to your background check, like I stated in the email. However, you have a great day. She emailed me 1,000 times already. Oh, I apologize if, I misunderstood this, that. Listen, you can miss the Kairos moments. out of disobedience, out of self-sabotage, out of disobedience to work on your trauma and trauma triggers. We all have them. Let's just keep it real. But there are going to sometimes be opportunities that we miss that will not return, but it will be God's way of teaching and perfecting you. You may not get that opportunity again, but if you're wise, next time if it presents itself, then you know what or what not to do. We can miss Kairos moments. God. Whew. Guys, it's the spirit of that person. And Lord forbid to be somebody you're sleeping with. It's a spirit of manipulation, a spirit of deception, a spirit of confusion, a spirit of accusation, a spirit of control, a spirit of dominating. It's a witch. I don't care how thick she is, bro. She's a thick witch. It's a witch. It's a warlock. It's love potion number 9, spells and foolishness. You know their eyes ain't right. You know their eyes. Look in their eyes. You know what your spirit already told you. You know what you feel. You're ignoring it, because, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes when you're in a very down season, it's very, very hard to walk away. Like you yourself, meaning your spirit is low. Maybe you're going through heartbreak or grief or etc., right? God is fair with it. I'll speak for myself there, right? God is very fair when we're in a down season and we kind of just, listen, we're struggling and he knows it, but he knows you've been hit hard. He's very, very gentle with you. He's very patient with you. There's just an extra kind of grace that you know you need to get right, but it's not that conviction to make you feel like you're going to hell right now. He's covering you because he know you were hit hard, but he's not going to let you stay there. So you're out of alignment. You're straight wilding, right? I mean, you're not doing anything like evil because that's just not us chosen ones. But you're doing some things you ain't need to be doing, right? So a time will come, and what he'll do is he'll come and he'll start convicting your spirit because now he knows that you're spiritual enough, feel enough to feel that conviction. Where sometimes you could be so spiritually depleted, like if you're to the ground, down, you can feel a conviction, but honey, physically, it's not even nothing you can do. It's like, it is what it is. But he knows where you are. But then he's going to come back when he knows you're able, and he's going to convict your spirit. And he's going to say, start wrapping it up. And then he leaves, right? I mean, he doesn't leave you ever, but he goes silent. That's an instruction. He's not going to come back to you again and grab your hands, pull you up out of the crack house, pull you up out, wherever you at, honey. He's not going to come and drag you. Listen, God, he's not going to make you, right? He's going to keep convicting you. He's going to keep convicting you. Now, if you're wise, now your girl over here, I'm just going to be honest, right? I don't play with my instructions. I don't play with my instructions. Those instructions can be saving your life. And we don't be feeling like it now, right? Because we don't get comfortable. Because if you're coming out of I'm not talking about just a season of, I don't know, somebody talk behind your back. I'm talking about those seasons, honey, where it's divorce. It is grief, heavy grief, right? Profound grief. I'm speaking about those seasons, right? So he's going to keep coming back and convicting you. Again, your girl over here is moving on the first conviction. He's going to keep coming back. He's going to keep coming back. He's going to keep coming back. And before you know it, he's going to come less and less. That nudge will go from very, very profoundly that you know it's God, to now very subtle. He starts to get quiet on you. You don't want to play with that. Woo! You don't want to play with that. People want to take advantage of grace. You don't want to play with that. Here's why. Well, there's a lot of reasons why, but one reason why is because at this point, he knows that you know it's him. See, he knows when we're struggling, like, is that God? Is it familiar spirit? Is it God? Is it my flesh? Is it God? Is it a counterfeit? He'll keep convicting you because he knows that you're struggling. He knows where we are. He knows you're struggling, especially if you're in a down season. But once he knows that you know, because he's given you 1,037 confirmations, and he's used people to confirm it, he's opened the pathway for you to go. And he knows that he's been patient. He'll go silent on you. And guess what? A few things can happen. Just depends. One of those few things, he will allow the person to leave you. Because he knows you're not strong enough to leave. And because the person left you, your rejection wound. See, he wants you to leave first for different reasons. But one reason why he wants you to leave, because see, it's different. When that ball is in your court and you pull out, even though, it's maybe not what you want to do. If the ball is in your court, it makes it a little bit more easy. Not easy, but a little bit more easy. If he snatches the rug and the person leaves you because you can leave it, your abandonment and rejection wounds are going to amplify. So now here you are, 24 hours a day stalking and trying to get this person back. Not even because of the person, but because of the wounds. So you can even have in your head that God says the season is up, leave it alone. You can know it. But now those wounds and those spirits are now craving and fighting the very thing that you know God said not to do, because of those spirits and those rejection and abandonment wounds. So he tries to get you to leave first so you won't even have to deal with that. That's one of many reasons. Another reason, really quickly, what can happen when you make your head hard. Honey, he may not let the person leave you, but if you stay, they're going to drag you to filth. They're going to drag you so much, you're not going to have a choice but to leave. They're going to play in your face. They ain't coming home. He's going to make it so uncomfortable, honey. And then here you are praying to God to try to, God, can you make him do right? Can you make her do right? He's telling you to leave, and you think he's going to co-sign that foolishness? Whew. You can make all the excuses you want. You can say, well, it's their trauma. Maybe I can fix them. Their mother, their father abandoned them. I promised them that I would never abandon them. No one will be able to take care of them the way I do. I'm loyal. I promised them I would never abandon them. And the list goes on. We can make all the excuses that we want to make, especially as chosen ones, because of where our spirits and our hearts are set up. And we know the value that we add to people's lives. We know that there are a lot of people that really depend on us. But that ain't what this is. The season is up. It's fine when it was the season, but the season is up. So the grace ain't even there. So this is why you feel like the people are stressing you out times 50. Things that you could carry, conversations that you could carry. You don't even want to be bothered anymore. Like you don't even like the person. And in fact, you're looking like, what was I even thinking? This ain't even me. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I carry? And I settled for this foolishness? Trying to help you when you should have never even had a chance, and then you turn around and betray me? You disrespect and dishonored me, and I'm the only one who had your back. Honey, you can talk till your head fall off. You can talk till the cows come home. When a season is up, that season is up. Period. When a season is up, the season is up. Now, again, we have free will. Now, we're going to use some wisdom here. Again, you want to go ahead and you want to flow with the season. You want to flow with the acceleration. You want to follow your convictions. Go here, do this, don't do this, apply for this, move at the house, da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Stop responding, because every time you respond, you're opening your spirit back up. Now you're fussing. First of all, they're creating the drama. They know what they're doing. They're creating the drama. They're saying it's your fault. They're saying they didn't do it. Now, you already know what it is. The Spirit already revealed it to you clear as day, right? So they're creating the issues, and it's intentional. It's intentional to get you to respond, get you full of rage. Now, your spirit is what? Wide open, and they're depositing that dark energy right into your spirit. And then you wake up in the morning trying to figure out, why is it so heavy? Why am I so confused? Why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel depleted? Why do I feel like knots happening in? Getting to the secret place, reading the word, whatever the case is. I don't even feel like it. I just want to lay here in a sunken place and just leave me alone. It's the spirit. And it's the very spirit that have access to your spirit. Job well done, because maybe, just maybe, at some point, God used the situation to change you. If done correctly, you're not the same person you used to be. You're no longer a people pleaser, right? You now have a voice. You don't let people just play up in your face. So you learn some things from the process. Job well done. You passed the course. But it's a new season. You're not repeating the same grade. You passed the course. Listen. People know when they've lost you. People know when they've lost you. Even if you are physically there, people know when they've lost you. Now, let me backtrack. It depends on the person. If the person is a very prideful person, or if the person is a person who just doesn't have common sense or wisdom, they may not even pick up on it. This can be a perfect example on how some men feel like when the woman finally leaves them, they really don't understand that this was not something that happened in one day. They think it. They just think like one day she just left. It has to be another man. Sir, it's been going on for a whole year and you didn't even realize it. She was pulling away from you and disconnecting from you because she don't trust you. She don't feel safe. You don't respect her. The whole time, you didn't realize how she was pulling away. You couldn't feel that. You couldn't discern that. No, because you're too prideful. You think because you're the quote unquote man, nobody's ever left you. Honey, you never met a chosen one. You never met a chosen. We will leave you on sight. We don't care anything about any of that foolishness, about no looks, about no money, about no bedroom activities. We will leave you on sight and replace you tomorrow. Find somebody else to play with. How did I get there? What was I even talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, so some men would feel like they can't get it. It's almost like I just don't know what happened. She just walk out the house one day and she must have met somebody at work yesterday. Sir, okay. So the point is, people know if they're wise enough, discerning enough. They know when you're pulling away. You don't even react the same. They don't come home, honey, you don't even say anything. Before you would, child, you're just like, good morning. Just don't come up over here, right? Make sure you somewhere downstairs, right? But good morning. Would you like some coffee? They feel it. More than anything, the demons feel it. Make no mistakes about it. When there's activities of angels, demons are alerted. They know the time is up. They know the season is up. So now they're amplifying their demonic warfare against you. This is why God is telling you not to respond, because they're amplifying it. So at some point, it may become too much for you. Not that because listen, right? But still, not too much as in it will overtake you, but too much so that it's going to distract you so much from what you really need to be getting. So this is why God will give you some kind of out. It is our instructions to follow the out. Hire that additional what do you call it? Personal assistant, like just whatever. Here's the out. Take the out. You may still be in the physical season, last season, but take this help until that door finally fully open. Tap in, because he'll show you how to battle that war. He'll show you how to conquer those demons, right? He may give you instructions such as every morning, play nothing but worship music, right, in the house. These are just examples. Open all the windows and all the doors, right? Get all that old stuff out of the room. Get them curtains. Donate it to the get that get that bed spray. Honey, get that stuff and just. It's a new season. A lot of the times when you're feeling that urge to prune, it's bigger than what you think. You're just thinking like, I've outgrown this stuff, right? It is, but it's really bigger than what you think because you have outgrown it. You guys have a great one. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.